Hi, my name is Monica Marasco, and today I will be talking about the sheep kidney dissection. On the other side of this paper, I have the structures that we are to identify. So, starting with the renal cortex, that's this outer muscle tissue right here. And then moving forward just inwardly, we have the renal medulla right there. Next, we have the renal pyramids, which they were quite hard for me to see until I pulled back on this a little bit. Then you can see the striations kind of in the textbook pictures we were shown that allow me to see where the renal pyramids are. So about right here. And then in between each of the renal pyramids, there is a renal column. So the structure right here. Next, we have the renal sinus, which I'll show on this half of the kidney. The renal sinus is generally this area. It's composed of the major and minor calyces, as well as some blood and nerve vessels, blood vessels and nerve fibers and whatnot, as well as some adipose tissue. And then the next is the renal hilum, which is this specific part right here. The renal hilum also contains the major and minor calyces, as well as the blood vessels, the renal pelvis and whatnot, as well as the superior part of the ureter. So then the minor calyces, which again were a little bit difficult for me to identify until I pulled back on the kidney like this. They're a little bit difficult to show because I can't really get into there with both hands doing this and showing it, but at the end of each of the renal pyramids, there's that minor callus. So it'd be behind here a little bit deeper to that. And then we have the major calyces, which are about right here, right where the minor branch is right here, and then the major would be in and around here. Next, we have the renal pelvis, which is this big area right here. And then finally, like I said, the superior part of the ureter right here. I found the kidney dissection to be really incredible because you always hear about how important kidneys are to physiology and how the regulation of the kidneys and what it does to our body is really important. I always find it fascinating when something looks like this. It doesn't seem like it pulls much weight in day-to-day lives, but I really found it interesting. It's interesting to think that there are nephrons in there, and learning about like the loop of Henle and all that stuff in physiology classes and actually being able to see where it is was really interesting. I think there's a lot more that I can learn about the kidney and get a little bit more precise with identifying anatomy, but this was really helpful and I really enjoyed it.